Well, you had two good lessons before we came on camera with a couple shots. If you could hit a couple for me, that'd be great. On your round swing and more on your V swing. And if you could, just talk about how you're keeping that consistent grip pressure and what your hands are or aren't doing to make the shot successful.
Sure. So basically what Bob's alluding to here is that we want to have a little bit more of a V'd out swing when we're trying to hit the ball up in the air. And what that means is we're going to be a little steeper this way and this way. Now I'm going to make sure that I don't let the club face pass my hands this way, and I'm going to keep turning through to keep that club face very stable and to make sure that it bottoms out in the same place all the time. Now, if I hit this shot, I'm going to have the club face wide open. I'm going to have the ball in the front of my stance. I'm going to get a little V'd out, and then I'm going to continue to turn through it. And that's going to hit a nice high soft shot that then you're going to be able to stop on any green.
So if you want to go more round yourself?
Yeah, so if we've got a little longer shot where we're trying to roll the ball out a little bit more, maybe it's up a hill, up a tier, a shot where you know you're going to end up short, what you can do is you can try to get the swing going a little bit more around you this way. Now it's still the same technique as far as the hands go and the body motion goes, but you're going to make sure that instead of going this way, where you're going to scoop it a little bit more, you're going to come around it and it's going to drive it low. Now watch the difference in the trajectory here. Back in my stance, club face square, and the swing goes around me.
Right.
And now it's chasing out.
Now your grip, is there any changes in your grip when you're playing these shots? Do you weaken your grip, or do you have the same grip as you would in your full swing shots?
I try to keep the same grip all the way through my bag. I know that some guys like to weaken their grip based on the different types of shots, but I like to just have one grip, keep the same feel in my hands all the way through my bag.